Welcome, beautiful soul. Tonight, we'll use emotional freedom techniques, or EFT tapping, to drift into deep, peaceful sleep. Find a comfortable position. Let your hands rest softly on your lap or chest. Close your eyes and take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. This time is yours, a quiet space to release the day and invite rest. Begin by tapping the side of your hand, the karate chop point, and repeat softly with me this 3 times. Even though my mind is wide awake and full of thoughts, I choose to let myself drift toward calm and rest. Even though my mind is wide awake and full of thoughts, I choose to let myself drift toward calm and rest. Even though my mind is wide awake and full of thoughts, I choose to let myself drift toward calm and rest. Now, we'll move through the tapping points together. Eyebrow, side of eye, under nose, chin, collarbone, underarm, top of head. With each of these points, repeat after me, letting your breath flow naturally. Eyebrow points tap lightly and say or think. So many thoughts swirling. Side of eye points tap lightly and say, my brain won't switch off. Under eye points tap lightly and say, I feel overwhelmed by the day. Under nose point tap lightly and say, I release this mental pressure. Chin point tap lightly and say, my thoughts can soften now. Collarbone points tap lightly and say, I welcome quiet. Underarm point tap lightly and say, I allow my mind to rest. Top of head point tap lightly and say, I choose peace as I fall asleep. Take a deep inhale and a long, slow exhale. Let your mind begin to quiet, like waves settling after the tide. Now, let's unwind the body. Gently tap the side of your hand, the karate chop point again, and repeat 3 times. Even though my body is holding stress, I appreciate all it has done today and allow it to unwind. Even though my body is holding stress, I appreciate all it has done today and allow it to unwind. Even though my body is holding stress, I appreciate all it has done today and allow it to unwind. Now begin tapping through the points once more, slowly. Eyebrow points tap lightly and say or think. Shoulders tight. Side of eye points tap lightly and say or think. Neck stiff. Under eye points tap lightly and say or think. So much tension trapped inside. Under nose points tap lightly and say or think. I no longer need to hold it. Chin point tap lightly and say or think. My muscles are melting. Collarbone point tap lightly and say or think. My breath deepens. Underarm point tap lightly and say or think. My body is safe. Top of head point tap lightly and say or think. My body rests easily tonight. As you tap, imagine your muscles loosening. your breath becoming heavier and calmer. Now take a slow body scan from head to toe, noticing where the tension releases, and letting go a little more with every breath. If sleep feels far away, this routine is for you. Tapping the side of your hand again at the karate chop point, repeat softly. Even though I'm anxious that I won't fall asleep, I allow trust and comfort to guide me. Now tapping through each point. Eyebrow points tap lightly and say or think, I'm scared I'll be awake too long. Side of eye points tap lightly and say or think, will tomorrow be ruined? Under eye points tap lightly and say or think, this pressure makes it worse. Under nose point tap lightly and say or think, letting this anxiety dissolve. Chin point tap lightly and say or think, sleep is natural. Collarbone points tap lightly and say or think, I have drifted before. Underarm points tap lightly and say or think, my body knows how to sleep. Top of head point tap lightly and say or think, I invite calm confidence. Now, imagine sleep as a gentle wave, rising slowly to meet you, carrying you deeper, softer, into the quiet ocean of rest. If you're already in bed, this is your sleep switch. Tapping gently on the top of your head, then eyebrow, then collarbone. Repeat these 3 times. Slowing down. Softening everything. My breath rocks me to sleep. Slowing down. Softening everything. My breath rocks me to sleep. Slowing down. Softening everything. My breath rocks me to sleep. Let your tapping slow down and fade into stillness. Tap softly, like you're touching a sleepy kitten. If you yawn, that's perfect. It means your body is ready to let go. Let your phone rest far away. The lights dim, and your breath slow. You don't need to finish every routine. You can drift off whenever your body chooses. Sweet dreams, beautiful soul. You are safe. You are calm. You are deeply at rest.